Hi, my name is Bonnie. I'm from Breathe Architecture, and today I want to talk to you about Ona, which is in Brunswick. Ona's founder, Sasa, chose the back streets of Brunswick for its proximity to the train, Upfield line there, and the Upfield Sharedway, and the tram line on Sydney Road, as well as the pedestrian traffic of the Sydney Road shopping strip. The site's on a relatively quiet warehouse-lined street, Oven Street, where on Oven Street you'll find the best bakery in the inner north, beside a wreckers, next to a boat, opposite a ceramics school, and it's a really uncurated tangle of concrete crossovers and car bodies. Sasa had a long family history in the coffee industry. He's passionate about sharing quality coffee in the most sustainable way, and he works directly with producers to source fair trade beans. So where the coffee supply chain is historically tied to colonialism and slavery, Ona commits to exceeding minimum standards for salaries to empower his coffee farmers. So the price of each cup reflects this balanced labour cost, and much like a wine or a high-end tasting menu, it really links customers to the terroir, so that appreciation of environment, place and production. So this considered farm-to-cup experience needed to permeate the venue, and so we sought a design approach that exemplified this sustainable procurement method and process to reinforce the brand identity. So for us, it was a really values-aligned collaboration where Ona were committed to reducing construction emissions and becoming operationally carbon neutral from the get-go. So we brought three key moves with us. The nature of the project and its specific context called for a minimal intervention, a light touch, to let the bones of the warehouse provide an authentic backdrop and to harness the natural light and volume of the south-facing sawtooth, along with the texture of its brick skin. Sasa also wanted to contribute to and offer respite from this blunt industrial context. We had a really broad concrete apron, west-facing. So the site was this fabulous opportunity to give back to the wider community, to cultivate a new meeting space, a playground or a stage. This notion of sanctuary in itself also involved the promoting the connection with the natural environment and to the specifics of place. So creating as many touch points with nature through the material choice, plants, airflow and light. And lastly, at its core, the business and spectacle of coffee making is its commanding central focus. It's the final fruit of the whole process that's on show, and the last journey to the consumer's cup is about pride, it's about respect and education. Ona also trained their wholesale customers and baristas here, so it's all about imparting that sense of care for the product in the final craft of hand. So the outcome is really a simple warehouse conversion, punctured by plants and a robust, imperfect natural material palette. The program is largely organised around this elevated slab that was existing, which is about a metre off the street level, and navigating this laneway rear access straight off the train at the truck. The entry is an urban gesture, a sun-drenched amphitheatre that's punctured by this fledgling greenery. We hope it will take flight at some point soon. And it's so especially relevant, this place, during a pandemic, as pandemic respite. It became an outdoor forum for cafe-staffed Melburnians, activating and really engaging with the street in and out of hours and across the seasons. We also have a 5,000 litre rainwater tank and ample bike park in this space. So the coffee bar is at the central heart of the venue. It offers a place to perch and to get as involved in the coffee experience as you choose. And the bar is clad in recycled stacked brick offcuts from Charlie Gubbins, who did all of the brick snaps in Melbourne. And we've diverted them from landfill essentially. And there's a hardwood timber benchtop. We also collaborated with the School of Clay and Art, which is immediately to our north, to design a new coffee ground plate. That's not them, but it's reminding me that it is, which was a wonderful opportunity just presenting itself from the site. The cafe offers an inviting hierarchy of moments, different configurations of seating at different levels and scales. Seating is made from site reclaimed bricks, some graffiti on them, and reclaimed hardwood floorboards forming planted space dividers. We used a rich green foliage so that every frame has a biophilic relief through its connection to growth and nature. But most exceptionally for Ona is its carbon neutral in operations. So it's a rarity in commercial fit outs, you might be familiar, but in 2020 it really shouldn't be. It's achieved carbon neutrality by being 100% electric, with 20 kilowatts of solar, and residual energy demand is sourced via 100% renewable certified green power. So rather than natural gas, the commercial kitchen uses induction, which pushed up our electrical maximum demand, the EMD. So that meant that we couldn't and didn't want to incorporate bulk AC. So instead, we re-insulated the roof, added solar, which also effectively shades the roof structure by just being on top of it. You just have an air cavity and ceiling fans for additional cooling. So Ona has become a meeting place for coffee enthusiasts, with some even making an interstate pilgrimage during a pandemic for the opening. And so Ona has now become a repeat client, so we look forward to continuing to collaborate with them and learn where that will take us. Thank you.